Okay. Who wants to go on a walk? Hey, it's Matt, and this is episode 2 of our Wednesday Walkabout series. So if you missed episode 1, you can click the I right up here in this corner to go and watch it. But today, we are going to be searching for some tiny bugs and critters and learn how to be brave. Let's go. Here's a question for you. Are you brave? Do you know somebody that is brave? And do you want to be like that person? I want you to think about that question some more as we keep going down this path and looking for some other critters and stuff. Look at this silly guy. He's on my tripod. Buddy, that's not for you. I gotta use that. This is a bumblebee right here. What is he grabbing at? Look at that. I don't know if he's trying to climb it and just can't seem to get any traction or what, but he looks stupid while doing it. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna get a nice shot of your butt. He failed. I wonder if it's because of the water. I wonder if it's hard for him to fly because of the water. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave him alone now. Let's call him Gerald. Coming up here is a red-winged blackbird. We have a ton of them in this area. Oh my gosh, look at him. See his red wings? He's doing a little show for us. Assuming it's a boy bird, we should give him a name that matches with Gerald. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like with a guy named Gerald, he would have a best friend named Richard. Richard, the red-winged blackbird, everybody. Whoa, look at this guy. Hello. All right, guys, what should we name this one? Oh, sorry, buddy. I've been naming all the bugs, so I'm gonna let you guys name the bug. Just give him a name, and that'll be his name. There's a Gerald following me. Oh. I call him Jerry for short. Me and him are tight. I'm the only one that's allowed to call him Jerry. He told me so. There's another Richard. Okay, goodbye, Richard. All right, guys, so unfortunately it has been raining really hard and just constantly for the last couple of days. So walking up to this path here, there's a lot of water. Check this out. See, like there's this path I want to go down to that looks really cool. There's a huge puddle here, but good thing I'm wearing Crocs. Boom, so I can just walk right through it. This does remind me though of an unfortunate thing that happened last year that I want to tell you guys about. In October of 2024, the Hurricane Milton came through Florida, where we were holding 1,500 sticks, which is a lot of sticks. And unfortunately, they all got destroyed, and we can't use them anymore because they're damaged, they're stinky. We're just gonna have to get rid of them. And it's really heartbreaking when you think about that, because each stick it really represents another kid that we could have shared the gospel with. We could have shared Jesus with those kids. And so I'm gonna show you guys the footage of what my mom gathered while she was there at the scene, at the trailer, with all of those sticks and the very unfortunate aftermath of what had happened. So check this out.
Okay, let's come up here to the back end. This is the trailer that we lost the sticks in with the water.
With Milton.
With the Milton hurricane. They were in that big white trailer over there. They wanted to take a shot at that, thinking it'd be safe.
Thinking they'd be safe, but then the water was so high,
It was at least
3 feet high, just drenched the sticks that were in that trailer.
Then we tried to put them over here, and we lost everything that was in here. Some of our personal stuff.
Oh yeah, your personal things you lost. Oh,
we thought we could save them.
it's so sad.
And so there's the sticks. Well, this is some of the stuff that gets on dirt and mud and mold.
Yeah.
And then there's another one. This is what I'm talking about, the mold. See the mold on that?
Yeah.
And
so we lost this whole trailer full of sticks, basically.
Yeah. And so we thought we could save them by. There's a couple here that I pulled out that I thought I could save. Maybe we can save a couple, but they're just all. You can see at the bottoms here. This is all mold where they were in. It's a big jump. See, you can just see them all.
Mm-hmm. And I wish you could smell them. You can smell that lovely smell of beautiful wood mingled with mold.
Yeah. And
so how many sticks do you think this is?
Well, I would say there's at least 1,500 there.
So we've lost 1,500 of our sticks, which represents 1,500 kids who could have heard the gospel.
Yeah.
That now we're not going to have.
They've all been ready to go. There's a batch up there. Let's go around to the side door. So yeah, we've lost those.
It's hard to see in the picture. Some of it's dirt, but it really is. See that one? You can see the mold. Yeah. And these sticks got completely soaked. Yep. So it's not like, oh, the trailer was wet. No, they were underwater. Yeah. So, the thing we're sharing this for people is just so that they can see that, there's always something in ministry, right? You take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, but God's in control of it, right? We figured we have 3,500 sticks
still
in our garage.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania. So this is another whole load of sticks, though. What were they made out of?
Well, these were the same. These were the mahogany ones out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Oh.
And
they were so beautiful. And didn't we have like a whole crew of people who went through and drilled the holes
you can see where
made them look really beautiful.
They're already come out stand, but this is the one I rescued, and the ground's a bit wet, but there's, it's just sad. I cried when I saw that, to be honest.
I bet you did. That was because it wasn't just the sticks, it was all the work that had gone into them with people here at Light and Life Park, and now they're just gone. And the hopes of that many children hearing the gospel, is sad. But the Lord's in charge, right? So we're going to trust Him.
Yeah. So that stuff, it just happens. Right, I mean, we're in ministry and some things are just gonna go wrong. But I love what my mom said. She said, but God is in charge. God is in charge of all of it. Even if something like that happens, we have faith in a God that doesn't fail. And so we can get back up and we can keep going forward and just taking the right next step and still pursuing His ultimate mission and constantly sharing the gospel with kids anyway. courageous. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. You should memorize that verse. In fact, if you have a brother or sister, you should find them or turn to them and say, you should memorize that verse. And let me tell you why. I memorized that verse when I was in first grade, and I could not sleep because I had terrible nightmares almost every night. And that verse was just playing in my head, and that is the verse that really comforted me, gave me sleep, rest, but it also really constructed and built my faith. Because God is the one that was giving me courage, and He still gives me courage today. So back to my question earlier. Do you want to be brave? Do you know somebody that is brave? Do you want to be brave like them? Well, here's the thing. Bravery is a choice. You can be brave right now. All you gotta do is pray that God would give you strength and courage and bravery. And if you trust Him, I am confident that He will give it to you. Look at this place. Look at this river. It's just so pretty. And guess what? It's only 5 minutes away from my home. I just walked here. I walked here from my house. It's amazing. And I'm certain that you can find a place like this near your house too. You just gotta go looking for it. See if you can. Find a nice river like this and go and walk in it with some friends or something. Go on an adventure. Why is bravery so important? Well, it's because God tends to put joyous things on the other side of a challenge. And how can you expect to actually get through a challenge when you're presented with one unless you have bravery and you try hard things? That's the thing, is you build your bravery through doing hard things. The Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So that concludes our episode 2 of our Wednesday Walkabout series, and I hope to see you next week.